Welcome back, everybody, to In Search of Buffalo. We're back in Lewiston, New York to check out what I think is one of the coolest cocktail bars / pizzerias that I've ever seen. Now, if Lewiston sounds familiar, you might remember when we visited the Silo last year, and they recommended we check out this place called Gallo. So this episode's going to be called In Search of Cocktails.
There's a sense of family. You could go to the local grocery store, the local restaurant, and you pretty much know about 90% of the people, which is a nice thing, especially raising a family here in Lewiston. My name's Michael Hibbard. It's Gallo Coal Fire Kitchen right here in Lewiston, New York on Center Street. Here we do coal fire pizzas, entrees, appetizers in the back kitchen, as well as some pastas. We have a full bar, patio outside as well. About 60 seats total, inside and out. The response has been great, especially here in Lewiston, being such a small town. A lot of draw from Art Park, which really helps us out significantly. You see a lot of people from outside of this general area coming to Lewiston to support all the bars and restaurants, which has been phenomenal for us. Well, this site, they claim, is the site of Hustler's Tavern. Back in the early 1800s, it was really the first tavern in Lewiston. The owner, Catherine Hustler at the time, used to make gin drinks, and she used to stir the cocktails with the rooster feather. So they claim that this site is the site of the original cocktail. So really what we did at this site is we kind of centered it around that meaning of a cocktail, and we call it Gallo, which means rooster in Italian. We actually have some signature drinks here as well to kind of bring you back to the 1800s. We have a Gallo Mule, which is pretty much the original cocktail, and we kind of serve it with like a little rooster feather and some classic glasses as well. We have a pretty extensive cocktail list and wine list as well. We have wines that range anywhere from $25 to upwards of $100 a bottle. That's really, I feel like that's one of our strong points here, because we are more focused on a cocktail wine menu versus a beer menu like a lot of the restaurants in and around Lewiston are right now. So pretty much all the barnwood that you see on the exterior of the building and on the interior of the building came from a barn in Albion, Pennsylvania. So it's all about 100 years old. The bar top is all this actual wood planed down. So it's kind of like a newer surface and epoxied. All the exterior is just the raw barnwood, so we try to keep that more of a classic look with the field stone outside as well. Really, it's all centered around our coal fire hearth. Our pizzas are cooked at anywhere from 700 to 900 degrees, so it gives you a real thin crust, charred around the outside. That's really the main focus here is our pizzas. We also do wings in the hearth as well. The inside of the hearth is probably about 12 inches thick, so it retains all the heat, and that's what actually cooks the pizza. It's not the coal itself, it's the floor and the air around the pizza that actually cooks it.
How would you imagine it gets in there?
Inside,
like not touching anything, it's the heat of the air.
Inside the actual hearth itself, it's probably about 1,000 degrees. Yeah, so the floor is probably around I would say about 700 to 800, the actual floor that cooks the pizza. Yeah. I've traveled a lot and I've seen what concepts work for restaurants. This demographic, I feel we needed a concept like this. Pizza, everybody loves pizza. Everybody loves great pizza. So that's really was our main driving force into creating this concept here in Lewiston.